Okay.
Our presentation is on sunk costs.
You should definitely get her.
Sunk costs. Sometime in your life, you may have been told, "Don't cry over spilt milk," or "Let bygones be bygones." These adages hold deep truth about rational decision-making. Economists say that a cost is a sunk cost when it has already been committed and cannot be recovered. Because nothing can be done about sunk costs, you can ignore them when making decisions about various aspects of life, including business strategy. Our analysis of the firm's shutdown decision is one example of the relevance of sunk costs. We assume that a firm cannot recover its fixed costs by temporarily stopping production. That is, regardless of the quantity of output supplied, and even if it is zero, the firm still has to pay fixed costs. As a result, the fixed costs are sunk costs in the short run, and a firm cannot ignore them when deciding how much to produce. The firm's short-run supply curve is the part of the marginal cost curve that lies above average variable cost. The size of the fixed cost does not matter for the supply decision.
Essentially, with sunk costs, you've already lost your money and can't retain it back, but you have a decision to make. You can choose to continue on. For instance, if you lost something of value, you can choose to buy it back and pay double your money, or you can just accept its loss. However, sometimes you don't always recover your loss. You have to essentially assume it's gone.
Okay.
Go.
Some example of a sunk cost. Say the television in the basement of your house breaks. It costs $300 to fix. You decide to pay the $300 to get it fixed. Less than a week later, your basement floods due to a storm. This flood ruins everything in your basement, all furniture and appliances, including the television that you just paid $300 to get fixed. This $300 is your sunk cost. This is considered a sunk cost because it is a cost that cannot be recovered. There is nothing that you can do about this, so you have to choose to forget about it. The next decision that you are faced with is whether to pay what it would cost to fix the television or to buy a whole new one. This time, the repairs would cost $800 rather than $300 like last time. It would only cost $700 to buy a new television. The original television only cost $700, meaning that the repairs would add up to more money than what you had originally bought it for. So in this case, it would be best to buy a whole new television because in the end, you will end up spending less money than if you choose to repair the one that you already have.
Another classic example of sunk cost is a restaurant, whether or not it should open up for a slow lunch rush. In making the decision whether or not to open for lunch, the restaurant owner must keep in mind the distinction between fixed and variable costs. Many of the restaurant's costs, the rent, the kitchen, the equipment, tables, plates, and silverware, are fixed, therefore they are sunk costs. Shutting down during lunch would not reduce these costs, therefore they are sunk costs. To serve lunch, it would only increase variable costs by taking in money from the customers and preparing food for them. Therefore, the sunk cost of the opening